That's it started, or the ignition switched on. This vehicle's a hybrid. It's a Mercedes-Benz C-Class 2.1 C300 CDI BlueTEC Sport 7G-tronic Plus. Bit of a mouthful there. Just turn it off again because it tells you on the dash there it's done 52,070 miles. One owner from new. It's finished in white with light silver grey leather. The fuel economy is pretty incredible, really. Urban 70.6, extra urban 80.7, and combined is 76.4. A 0 to 60 time of 6.7 seconds, which is pretty fast. Top speed of 148 miles an hour out of a 201 brake horsepower engine. Now, it's a diesel engine and it has an electric motor as well. That adds an extra 27 brake horsepower. And it's quite phenomenal, really, because the engine that it uses, the hybrid system gives it an extra 15 miles per gallon as opposed to what you'd get out of just a C250. So it's really good. 0 road tax as well. It's MOT till the 29th of the 4th 2009. I'll just take you a ride in it. I'm not 100% familiar with this car, and I've never used a Mercedes-Benz hybrid before. Now, just driving down here, I wish I'd have driven it for a few days so I could get used to it, and then I'd be able to explain better or put it into words better. But there was a few things I noticed. I'll try and explain as we go along. I've used hybrid cars before and electric cars, and you usually notice quite a lot of braking from the electric motors as when the motor's kind of driven backwards, it acts as a generator and puts a charge back into the battery. So normally your car slows down. Like now, I can feel it, kind of a bit of braking assistance. So just get on the road. But when you're on the motorway, it has this facility, I suppose, of cruising and being helped along by the motor. And you take your foot off the accelerator and you would expect to start slowing down, but you don't. It's almost like it's cruise control, and it's the electric motor working. Apparently the motor is between the gearbox and the drive, and it can uncouple the diesel engine and just work off the motor. It's been ticking over for a while I photographed it, so the battery power is down. You've got agility settings and you have a little switch here, so we'll click that, and you've got individual, Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort and Eco. So we'll go into Eco. So we're in Eco there. Eco, Comfort, Eco. And it's just lunchtime again, and I'll be stuck in all the traffic. That's giving you your fuel economy. Energy flow, that's the one I wanted. That's just showing you what's happening, what it's using, where the power's going. And also on the dash here, sorry, rev counter on the right, speedo on the left, your information panel in the center, assistance graphics. That'll be the thing that tells you you're too tired, I would think. Yeah, I don't want that. Trip counter is showing the energy flow there as well. We're up to 88%. Automatic gearbox. The selector is on your right here, and if you've watched any of my other Mercedes videos, you know especially when it's raining, I always knock it into neutral, thinking I'm using the wiper. We should be alright today. It's a blue sky. Wipers on the left hand side of the indicator stalk at the end, and paddle shifts here, multifunction steering wheel. Let me just show you multifunction. Power folding door mirrors. A lot of the hybrids, the battery takes up some of your luggage space. This seems to be quite, it just seems like a normal Mercedes C-Class estate. It's a nice flat loading bay at the back, plenty of room, the rear seats fold down, and split 60-40 there, so nice and comfortable. We've got what I'm assuming this is Artico leather. Air conditioning, it's also heated seats, 3-position heated seats here. But with the electric assistance, it gives you all the performance of a bigger engine and the economy of a smaller one. So it's best of both worlds, really. Nice and smooth to drive. It has electric operation of the seat. That's up and down, and the reclining function. But backwards and forwards you have to pull a little catch. I'll just take you up the motorway and try and show you the sailing mode. I think you have to be in top gear, and then when you let your foot off the accelerator, it just seems like it's freewheeling, but it's actually getting power. The front central armrest here, really well finished off. There's I think there's 2 USB sockets and chargers in there, and some load space. Oops, I thought it was getting warm. I've got a heated seat on. And a CD radio. So Navi, radio, media, telephone, and then you've got this kind of trackpad here. You can move about, or the selector. I think the trackpad idea was made for somewhere where the roads are a heck of a lot smoother than they are in the UK. Because as you're trying to track something and you hit a bump, your fingers going all over the place. This could be awkward. Thanks for pulling out, mate. Couldn't understand why you didn't. Okay, we'll just give it some gas here. Get into top in 7th there, and I've taken my foot off the accelerator, and it's at 1500 revs. And we're just carrying on. It's now dropped a little bit because no doubt the electric power. Yeah, the electric power's gone to 80% now, but it's quite a strange feeling when you take your foot off the accelerator as you're approaching traffic. You kind of you know how far your car's going to just pull up with wind resistance. And with that sailing it adds a few yards on, so you just have to be on your guard and put your foot on the brake. Actually, I never got to 70 miles an hour. Just try and get to 70 up here. It's only a short stretch, so might be a bit difficult getting to the top. So 7th. No, I'm not going to do it. It's too dangerous. I'll be using this car over the weekend, so if I find out how to use it better, I might just make an add-on video. Let's just try it in Sport, see what happens in Sport. There we go, Sport. Yeah, it's changed down already, so the throttle response is more sensitive. We've got front and rear park assist. There's a display in the roof for the back. And we've also got a reversing camera, which I should have probably shown you before. I won't put it in reverse here. Certainly got a turn of speed, but as usual, no doubt this person in front's going to turn right in about 10 miles, so let's pulled out into the outside lane. Nice early lane adoption. Great automatic gearbox, and you've got paddle shift override here. And if I let my foot off the accelerator, you'll see there that the power's being recuperated by the battery. It's charging it again. Let's see if it goes up on the dash there. It's at 81% at the moment. If I put it in reverse here, There you go, you've got the like rugby goalpost. Turn the steering wheel, that shows you where you're going to go. That's it. I'll finish the test drive here. If you're watching this video on YouTube, if you look up in my left or your right, there's a little eye, and there'll be a 360 interior scan of this vehicle. There'll be a website trailer, a full video, and this road test review. If it's been of any benefit to you, then please click the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you.